In 2008, I took this position and just continued a tradition of having an annual event for women veterans. And we've kind of put it on steroids and built it into this beautiful venue with sponsors, with community help. And the whole premise of the event is to bring recognition, honor, and visibility that women are veterans, that they served in the military alongside their brothers. They wore the uniform, they won the medals, they have the injuries, and they're coming home, and transition for women veterans is many times harder than even for male veterans, because they're coming home with a whole host of issues from their service.
There are 13 of us designers who have picked one veteran to design an evening gown for this very special occasion.
When Darlene approached me and she says, Marjolaine, do you think your student would be able to do something, create some clothes for these women veterans? And the minute I heard women veteran, it was the right thing to do, because we need to celebrate women and we don't do it often enough.
We basically want to have a woman from every era, so from World War II all the way up to the current OEF, OAF era. So we want to make sure all the branches are presented. So we have an 81-year-old down to a 25-year-old.
I served 8 years in the Army. I was a truck driver, went overseas quite a bit, and enjoyed every bit of it.
Well, my pairing with Kat was completely random, but I'm so glad it was, because she's the most amazing, bright person I've ever met in my life. She texts me all the time, wishing me to have a good day. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just at school." But she's great. I love her, and the chance to work with her was fantastic.
Trung has been so totally amazing. At first it was going to be hard to be able to have a male, and he has made it the most comfortable experience ever. We met every Thursday, we went shopping together, we kept up with each other. He has made me feel so comfortable and relaxed, and we laugh and we have a lot of the same likes and dislikes together, and it's been amazing. I would definitely wish him the best in the world and recommend him to anybody. He's got that type of personality.
We started back in 2013. We collaborated with a nonprofit called Fatigues to Fabulous. They're a national nonprofit that brings attention about the transition of women in the military. It started with a lady that did Fashion Week back in New York, and she had 5 or 6 women veterans put in couture, high fashion outfits, and was able to then bring attention to their service. And they had prosthetics, they had service animals, and they walked the runway. And she felt like that was a great way to kind of put them in the public eye and be able to then talk about what their needs are and how we can help. So I asked her if we could take part in that and bring that to Salt Lake, and she said of course. And so we did in 2013 Fatigues to Fabulous, and this year we're continuing with Grit to Glamour.
I was in the era for Desert Storm, Desert Shield, which was the Gulf War.
Rose is a very sweet woman and very compassionate, very patient.
She's just walked me through everything, and I let her do what she wanted to do, not what I wanted.
That's what you want when you meet with somebody, that they're easygoing, willing to work with you and say, okay, whatever looks best for me, if it's going to make my legs look longer or my torso look a little slimmer, that's what you want. We made it work.
The female veterans here tonight represent the nearly 15% of active duty military members who are women, and the population of female veterans grows more and more every day. Brave, courageous women are today reaching some of the highest levels of command in the military. So how about a round of applause for our female veterans tonight?